Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? My name is Deborah and I'm here to give you my review of one and only. It's literally the one and the only. Like, when I first heard the name of this drama, actually, that they gave this drama, I was actually like, huh? Like, that is so far from what the book was named and why is it named this? But after finishing all 24 episodes, I get it. I totally get it. You could have given it a better name. So go ahead and grab your tea mugs and come along with me on this journey as we discuss one and only, the Chinese drama. Let's go. Okay, so this review will have book spoilers also. So it's not just gonna have like normal spoilers, but it's also gonna have book spoilers. I'm also gonna touch on certain things that were changed from the book as compared to the drama and my thoughts on those changes, if I like them, if I don't like them. So if you do not want to watch that kind of spoiler review, then you probably should not watch this review, okay? So just putting that out there. Alright, so let's talk about some characters that I really liked and some relationships that I absolutely adored. So the first character we're going to talk about is the monk. The monk, apart from our leads, was my next favorite character. Like, I absolutely adored the monk. Like, his story was that. Well, let's start from the beginning. Was I the only one? If you're a fan of Mobile Fables books out there and you know what I'm talking about, was I the only one who immediately the monk showed up on the screen felt like the monk was representative of Cheng Muyun's character from Live a Black and White Film, which is another book by Mobile Fable, which has a shared universe with One Life, One Incarnation, Beautiful Bones, which is the book that One and Only is based on. So they have a shared universe. I felt like the monk in One and Only was basically representative of Cheng Muyun's character, because if you've read the book, you know that Cheng Muyun was also once a monk in what's it called, Live a Black and White Film. So I just personally, when I just saw him, I'm like, wait, my two worlds are colliding. Like, I know they're a shared universe, but I'm like, wait, it's not the same name at all. But I felt like the monk's character was definitely inspired by Cheng Muyun's character. But that's just me. So just slight thing I'm throwing out there. The monk was a character that I absolutely adored. I loved his backstory to where he is. That's what kind of I'm like, oh, it's Cheng Muyun. Because if you know Cheng Muyun's story, you're like, wait, isn't this Cheng Muyun? In a twisted way. But I really loved the monk story with his past and his dad, and then him coming to join and become best friends with someone who was once his enemy was just so amazing to me. I really appreciated his story. Like, I wish they could give him, like, if they made a drama just for him, cuff, Live a Black and White Film, cuff, Live a Black and White Film, if they could make just a story for the monk, I feel like it would be a hit on its own, especially with his love life with General Feng and stuff. Like, it would make such a good love story. Make, like, there's endless possibilities with the monk story. So that is my opinion on the monk. I really loved his bromance with Amelie. Like, in the book, we didn't hear anything about the monk, but he might have existed. We just didn't know because we mainly saw things from Xi's perspective. So we didn't really see Zhou Shengchen's world from his eyes fully. So that's something that I really liked about this drama. Someone else I really loved in the drama was Xiao Yu. Like, if there's one word I can use to describe my thoughts and emotions towards Xiao Yu, is respect. Like, I love how her love did not stop her from doing her job. Like, she would have legit killed Kui Feng because of the greater good. He would have legit killed him. And I respected the fact that they had that conversation, because you really never know. And I was so worried that she would let her guards down, or she would basically sacrifice this people just for him, or sacrifice the greater good just for him. But I am so glad they did not let me down. She was a general to the T and stuff. My girlfriend said, you know what, I will kill him, and she took the arrow. And if she had killed him, like, it would have been sad, but I would still respect her. Like, I would have totally understood. Like, I have mad respect for her. You have no idea. I also loved how Xiao was the one who killed Xinyan. Like, how she went and she killed him. His death was flawless. I expected Zhou Shenqiang to be the one to kill him, but the fact that she was the one that went to kill him, and she told him, look here, I told you the day I trained you that if you ever betray us, I will personally kill you. Like, I will do the killing, and I came to do the killing. Like, I gave you my word, and I am fulfilling my word. And the fact that she, who trained him, was also the one who was going to kill him and killed him, just made me, because it had to have hurt. It's not an easy thing to kill someone who you train and you brought up. Also, I definitely respect her. Like, 2 instances. That instance should have just showed me that, hey, even with Kun Fang, like, girlfriend will not let you down. And she definitely did not let me down. Like, for her, her job always came first, like the people, the good, just like her master. And I respected that as the most eldest sister of all the sisters. She really, really stuck to it to a T and showed what a female general should be. I also loved her love story with Shi's cousin. And yeah, they didn't have a happy ending, but I really, really liked the dynamics of their relationship and how it was so matured. Like, she understood when he was going to be with someone else. There was no hard feelings between them. And like, even when he came back to her, there was still like, it was just so easy. I just really, really liked how the love stories in this drama was written. Like, there was no unnecessary misunderstanding, and they still gave us such a good script. And like, we were still invested in this love story. So I really, really appreciated that. Also, lastly, on General Feng, her death was also respectable. That's why I'm like, till the end, she was so respectable. Even her death, she died saving her junior sister. Like, I expect nothing less from her, considering all we've seen so far. So she was a character that I truly grew to respect, like had earned my respect, and I definitely give her my props for that. Someone else that I loved their relationship was the monk and Feng Xiao. Like, I really, really liked their dynamics. It was also a great love where you knew like she was into him. He may have given her a chance if he wasn't a monk, but you understood they couldn't also like fully be together, and it was okay. Like, I understood why, and I was okay with that. And so it was another relationship and dynamics that I really, really grew to enjoy and grew to appreciate. The relationship between she and her mom, I really, really like how that was elaborated on in the drama, because in the book it wasn't really elaborated on in the way it was in the drama. In the book, I wasn't a fan of anyone from Shi's family. I just liked all of them, and you get to understand me in a bit, but I couldn't stand any of them. However, I really appreciate how the drama made her mom human. It gave them that bond and that relationship and dynamic that was just so beautiful to watch blossom. How they understood each other, how they were there for each other, like they were just 2 great women. Also, I really, really appreciated the dynamics and the relationship between the mother and the daughter. Someone else that I really liked their character, who was also great, like Yang Xiao, was Dicey's character. Dicey's character, I didn't even expect Dicey to be in this character. So when I saw that she was in this drama, I was actually shocked, and I was praying I wouldn't hate her character. And I was scared they were gonna make me hate her character, but at the end of the day, I really did not hate her character. It was one of those things where I understood her point of view, and she definitely just wanted to survive, and I understood that, and she wanted what was best for her, and I totally understood that. So she didn't really do anything for me to hate her character. Talk about Yang Xiao. Yang Xiao is a character who literally all he wanted to do was to serve a worthy ruler, and he had to go through some frogs to finally meet that ruler. But he was such a complex character that I appreciated his complexity. He was great. He wasn't all good, he wasn't all bad, but what I really loved about him is that he understood depth, he understood loyalty, and he understood like, hey, you saved me today, I will save you, but if you do bad tomorrow, I will make you pay for the bad that you did. After paying back the debt that I owe you, you will die by my hands. So he was a complex character that I actually did appreciate and stuff. He wasn't all cut and dry, and I really appreciate the fact that he was the only one to understand what our female lead was about to do when she was going to kill herself. He was the only one who understood her, but I really appreciated that. I also like how at the end of the day, Yang Xiao was the one who was by the last emperor, the emperor who was left standing, because considering the type of person Yang Xiao is, you know that Yang Xiao is going to be loyal to a T to that emperor. But if the emperor messes up, he will come for the emperor. Like they couldn't have chosen a better person to be by the emperor's side. That is one reason why personally I like that at the end of the day he was the one standing by the emperor's side. I also really like the ending of this drama. Yes, it ended in a tragedy. Yes, it ended the way it ended. However, I really did appreciate the way it ended because, like, I couldn't have seen it ending any other way. The way Zhou Shencheng was, like, there is no way he was ever going to go for the throne. However, he was also such a big risk. Like, this was a dude who basically uninstalled an empress and installed an emperor. So just looking at it from the perspective of the people in power, like, what's stopping him from uninstalling the emperor? He just installed and reinstalling another emperor. So I get why he was a threat. Of course, it was unfounded because we could see his side of things. We understood where he was coming from. We saw things from his eyes. We saw things from Shi's eyes. But you have to understand that for the people in power, they could never read his thoughts. They were not with him. And so they could never actually comprehend what he was really thinking. And with people that had so much power, their greatest fear is losing their power. So I understood why at the end of the day he had to die. Like, they really did a good job of building up why he had to die. Like, at the end of the day, for me, it's not justified, but I understand why. For me, it was a happy ending because they ended up together, even if it was in debt. At least she did not marry the crown prince. Well, you have to consider that the best punishment that the crown prince could have gotten is losing Shi. That was something he couldn't comprehend. She was the reason, like one of the main reasons why he went into all that he went into and made the mess that he made. So him not having the one thing that he really 100% wanted even more than the throne. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That was awesome. That was why I'm like, this death is justified. Like, this is the perfect revenge. You will never, ever have her. And that for me was one of the reasons why I liked the end. Like, it was sad she died, but I'm not really like 100% fully sad because we're gonna meet again on Monday. So is that. Also, that one last word that was left at the ending was for me the perfect ending because it was opening the doors for the continuation of Forever and Ever, or in Forever and Ever. So I really like that last one word. I know some people may not have liked the ending, but I really like the ending. I like how they showed us tidbits and tried to tie up loose ends. They showed us, and we saw with our eyes, that the crown prince ended up dying. They showed us how that happened. They showed us that this is now the emperor that took over. So I like, for me, that they showed us those loose ends, that they were tied. For me, I did feel like they were tied, so I did like the ending. So that's just me in terms of the drama. But yeah, so now that all that is out of the way, let's talk about my grading for this drama. If I am to grade this drama, I will definitely grade this drama in A. I definitely enjoy this drama. Do I see myself rewatching this drama? No, just because I felt like for this drama, I forced myself into watching it. Not forced myself because it was boring or it was horrible. No, I forced myself into watching it because I knew it was going to end the way it ended. And yet, I had to watch it because I loved Bailu. I love Bailu and I love Mobile Febao. And so, and I needed to watch it to see like how she was going to translate it to the screen. Changes were going to be made, especially considering the book had such a scanty writing for the past. This past didn't have a lot of meat. So I really wanted to see what she was going to add and what revelations were going to be made through the drama. So I had to force myself to go through the pain that this drama was going to lead me through. I knew this, like, it was one of those situations where you're driving towards a cliff and you know you're going to fall off the cliff, but you keep driving and you don't stop. That was literally my situation with this drama, where I knew it was going to end in tragedy, but I kept on watching and I had to keep on watching to be able to watch Forever and Ever. And just as a fan of both the actors and also as a fan of writer, I just had to keep watching. So yeah, I will never rewatch this drama like ever. If I am gonna rewatch this drama, it's only gonna be like for certain scenes, and then just skip all the like heartbreaking scenes. I'm not watching this, I'm not watching that, I'm not watching the end. I just want to see my mom, I just want to see the happy moments. But yeah, I definitely don't see myself rewatching this drama just for that reason. However, if you're someone that loves angst, if you're someone that loves pain, if you're someone that loves pain in dramas and you just love angst and heartbreak, then this is drama for you. Like, I can see you watching this drama like no man's business. It was created specifically for you. If you're out there, you're special. But it wasn't. I'm not someone who's into angst, which is why I really like that the book didn't give us too much of the past, because I don't know how I would have handled it. But I really, really appreciated the translation of the book to the drama. I definitely enjoyed the story. I like how we were able to see more of Zhou Shenqian's perspective. We were able to see more of the life, like we had heard about her fellow brothers and sister disciples, but we hadn't really met them. And so in the drama, we were able to meet them, learn about their characters, and really grow fond of them. So I really, really appreciated that in the drama. I really liked the depth and the meat that the drama brought to the characters from the book. So that's something I really, really appreciated. I really like how we had a lot of great characters. We also had a lot of bad characters. But I really, really, really liked that about this drama. The last few episodes for me were the best in the drama. Like, they were sad, but I couldn't stop watching. I kid you not, I finished this drama at 4 a.m. last night. And once I finished, I literally just closed my laptop, took my blanket, covered my head, and just went to sleep. I'm like, I can't even process right now. I am just going to sleep. And then I woke up, like my eyes just popped back open at 7 a.m. and all that has been on my mind is this drama. Yeah, this drama was definitely amazing. I definitely enjoyed it. It did have a number of comedic moments also that made up for the sad moments. So I really did appreciate that it wasn't all sad. I feel like if you haven't read the book, it wouldn't be as hard to watch as it is for us, or if you haven't, or if you don't know what is gonna happen at the end, it wouldn't be as hard for you to watch this drama. But because I knew what was gonna happen, it was just a feeling of dread for me. Like every episode, everything was ominous to me. I'm like, oh my goodness, this if only they knew. It was just like so ominous and stuff for me, and everything was just like a feeling of dread. So there were moments where I liked that they had the comedic relief for me, or just the love happy moments that made up for everything that was when stuff was about to hit the fan. So I really appreciated that the drama didn't like try to make us depressed. They tried to smoothing that out or balance that out with some happy moments and also some comedic moments. It wasn't silly comedy, it wasn't slapstick comedy, so I really did appreciate that. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this drama. Don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to subscribe, share, and keep being awesome beautiful people you are. From me to all you have, there's nothing but love for you all. For those of you who want to know what happens in the book and compare and contrast, let's get down to business, to defeat the Huns.